Hello guys, today we're going to discuss about the if function that we use in Excel. It's a very creative function, it's a very useful function that we can use for comparing any data. So let's dive into it. Now I have got these three values over here, like roll number, this table roll number, name, and total marks. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna use if function and we're gonna compare this data. Now let's say, so what if function is do, like we have a certain logical test that we pass. If that logical test passes, we will have the value. If fails, it will have another value that we can provide over here. So I'll just show you. So let's enter if function. If, okay, now we have to compare the data from these total marks. I will enter this one. Now I will pass a logical test. You can have anything, like if it's equal to 60, equal to 70, equal to 90, less than 90, equal to 10, less than 10, equal to 10. You can have any logical test over here. Now I'm gonna use greater than 60. So I'm gonna use greater than 60. Now I need to provide a value which will be shown here if this test pass. If this column has marks more than 60, what value should come over here? So I would write 1 2 3 4 5. This should be the first passing criteria. If this the logical test fails, what should be the value? It should be 0 0 0. You can give anything, okay? So you can have any value, you can give anything over here according to your wish. I'm just giving you these values. Now you have to close parenthesis, enter. So now these values are greater than 60. That's why you see 1 2 3 4 5. If the value is less than 60, then you will see 0 over here. Okay, so you this way you can retrieve, you can provide certain values to it. Let's say I make it more than 60. Let's say I'll make it 75. See, the value has first logical value that we provided over here, it has come. Now if I make it less than I will make it 10, this one, it will become 0. Okay, now we have entered over here this value, like the 1 2 3 4 5 and 0. Now if you want to enter any text, let's say I want to make, like, if these people, whoever has less than 60 marks, he should be failed. So I'm gonna use if function over here. Okay, now I have to provide the logical test. What should be the criteria? So this text, this cell value should be less than 60, and if that is correct, then it should be fail. Now whenever you are using any text, you have to provide a double quote. Okay, so just remember that whenever you are using text, double quotes. If you're not using text, using number, then you have to provide without, you can provide without quotes, number without quotes, text with quotes. Okay, now it should be fail. Now you have to provide another value. If this value fails, if this does not pass, this criteria that we have provided does not pass, then what should be the outcome? It should be pass. Oops, we have to provide double quotes. Okay, now when you see the here, it's less than 60 marks, so it should be fail. Now I'll drag this formula to down. Okay, see, this one is only the one which is less than 60 marks, that's why it's failing. Other people are above 60 marks, so they are passing. Now if I make it 150 as a 20, it will fail. Let's say I'll make it this one is 100, it will pass. So you see these values are changing constantly. Okay, now there are certain other ways where you can have formula within the formula. So there is one formula which is today, which provide today's date. So I'm going to use that over here. Let's say now we're gonna compare this one text. So I will use if, okay, this if here this value is equal to now you are using text, this column contains text, so I need to provide double quotes. So it should be more. I'm using more as a candidate for this this test. Now if this column contains more, then we have to this the if it passes, then the today's date should be provided. So today, this is the today's dates formula. If this value fails, if it does not contain more, then we will have it will provide plus 2 days. So let's enter today plus 2 days plus 2 days, close parenthesis. Okay, today's date is 20th February 2023, so that's why it is showing today's date. Now if it's not today's date, then it would be plus 2 days. So if you see over here, it is Rachel, it is not more, it's Rachel. That's why the date is coming as a 22nd February 2023. If I make it more, see how the date changes. See, the date has changed. It has become 20 February because we provided the logical test that if this column contains more, then the today's date should be shown. Let me do something with this one. See, if I make it something else, Rita, or I can change this one. So this way it is, keep on changing. If you make it everybody more, then it will, you'll see everything becomes today's date. See, I have changed everybody to more. It has gotten the today's date. So this is how you can use the if function. You can be very creative about it. You can use to compare lots of data. You want to retrieve certain values from the column, then you can use if function. So these are certain ways where you can use this function. You can be very creative with your usage of if function. Okay, this is for today. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.